How do you report suspected identity theft? Imagine waking up and finding your bank account drained or your credit report full of accounts you never opened. It's a stressful situation, but knowing how to act quickly can make a big difference. First, gather all the evidence you can find. Look for bills for things you did not buy, calls from debt collectors about accounts you never opened, or notices from the Internal Revenue Service about tax returns you did not file. Keep copies of everything, including emails, letters, and any suspicious activity notices. This information will be helpful when you report the theft. Next, contact the Federal Trade Commission. You can do this online at identitytheft.gov or call 1-877-430-8338. The Federal Trade Commission will ask you questions about what happened and will create a recovery plan tailored to your situation. This plan will guide you through steps like contacting your bank, credit bureaus, and government agencies. Be sure to print or save the identity theft affidavit provided by the Federal Trade Commission. You will need it for other reports and disputes. After that, file a police report with your local law enforcement. Bring a copy of the Federal Trade Commission's identity theft affidavit, your government-issued photo identification, proof of your current address, and any evidence of the theft. Explain clearly that you are a victim of identity theft. If the police are unsure how to handle it, show them the Federal Trade Commission's memo to law enforcement, which explains why your case is important. Ask for a copy of the police report. This document is essential for disputing fraudulent accounts and debts later. If the police are hesitant or refuse to take your report, stay persistent. Some departments may not be familiar with identity theft cases, but you have the right to file one. Having a police report is often necessary to clear your name, especially if the theft affects your ability to find a job or secure housing. Contact the 3 main credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion, and ask them to place a fraud alert on your credit reports. This alerts lenders that your identity might be compromised. You can also request a credit freeze, which prevents anyone from accessing your credit report without your permission. Both steps help protect your credit while you work on fixing the damage. Reach out to your bank, credit card companies, and any other financial institutions where you hold accounts. Inform them that your identity has been stolen and ask them to close or freeze any accounts that have been tampered with or opened fraudulently. This prevents further unauthorized activity. If your Social Security number has been misused, contact the Social Security Administration. If you suspect someone filed a tax return in your name, contact the Internal Revenue Service immediately. They can issue you an identity protection personal identification number, which adds an extra layer of security to your Social Security number for tax purposes. For online scams or cybercrimes, you can file a complaint with the Internet Crime Complaint Center. They work with law enforcement to investigate online fraud and theft. Keep detailed records of every step you take. Write down dates, names of people you speak with, and keep copies of all letters and emails. This documentation can be very helpful if you need to prove your case later, especially when applying for jobs or housing. For those re-entering society after incarceration, clearing up identity theft is especially important. Errors on your credit report or criminal record, even if not your fault, can make it harder to find work or housing. Taking these steps helps protect your reputation and gives you a fresh start. If you feel overwhelmed, organizations like the Identity Theft Resource Center offer free support and guidance. Don't hesitate to ask for help. Remember, reporting identity theft is about taking control of your information and your future. Acting quickly can limit the damage and help you move forward with confidence.